I know which things I should/can automate in my organization and which should/can handle be by, sorry, which should/can be handled by our staff. I love that. Automating versus people, versus being handled by people. And I also love that the person who asked this question differentiated should versus can. You know what? I have a bit of a personal problem with the word should. And I understand that there are some personality types that really enjoy that. It's very, it fulfills a need to hear, what should I do? It creates a simplicity, a clarity. Let's cut through the morass and get to an action that makes sense. In the way that my brain works, I don't like to hear what I should do. I like to hear what I could do, and then I can make a decision based on that. So I love that even this question is asked in a flexible way. I love that. So the core issue here is staff versus automation. And here's where I draw the line. Human beings, man, we are special. We are so dadgum special. Why have a human being do anything other than reaching his or her personal potential in any particular role? Like, why have a human being doing what an app can do? So if a person, and what I believe is that a human being can uniquely do is two things. One, exercise judgment. And two, create connection between other human beings. And it's my belief that we are most effective as human beings and as organizations when we deploy people to exercising judgment and connecting other human beings and creating connection with other human beings. And anything that's outside of that, if we can relegate that to technology, I think that we really help to maximize the human potential as well as maximize our organizational potential. So that's where I draw the line. So, for example, in the area of, let's say CFO advisory services, if you want to have a dashboard get updated, the mechanics of it can be automated. The interpretation of it, however, and inventing new possibilities so a human can connect to another human, right? Having, let's say, an organizational leader connect to an outsourced CFO, creating that connection and interpret that data and say, wow, I get that, and having that moment of influence and new possibilities, and let's get out there and either course correct or celebrate or stop worrying because things are working. Those are the three results that come out of insights. Hey, Andrea, welcome to the show. So glad you dropped by. So, right, and if a CFO is stuck doing the mechanics of the update, then you're not getting all the CFO's energy and all that the CFO's focus and influence, that freshness to create that connection and say, I really get where you are. This is what the data is telling me. What do you think? This is a new possibility that occurs to me. What do you think? Or here's this information. What new possibility occurs to you? Are we getting an uh-oh that something needs fixed? Are we getting a hooray that we can stop worrying and focus on something else? Are we getting a hooray that it's time to celebrate and move on to the next level? That is something very special that a human being can do. And if that human being is stuck doing something that technology can do, you're never going to get to that level. And that limits all of us. So that's where I draw the line. Beautiful question. Thank you so much for asking.